Hey, what's up? This is Georgie, aka your favorite tomboy, and you're now watching All Things Boss for Boss Lady T.
Make them curious enough or persuade them to get more aware of themselves and where they came from and what they are into and what is already there, and just to bring it out.
Welcome to All Things Boss with your girl Boss Lady T, and this episode is Motherhood versus Career. I have with me a lovely co-host today, Georgie. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? This is Georgie, aka your favorite tomboy.
I am a part of a podcast called Brown Holy Water, which is live on Facebook and YouTube every Sunday at 7 p.m. I'm also a singer-songwriter. I've worked with Genao. I've worked with Diggy. I've worked with a host of other people.
So we know being a mother and a woman, breaking into any industry can be a challenge. What are your thoughts as far as you being a woman and a mother breaking into this music industry?
It's extremely difficult when you don't have a balance. Mm-hmm. Balance is key when you're following any career path and you're juggling other roles. Like as a mom, prior to, I have two children, one is 13 and one is 2. Mm-hmm. So with my first son, while he was growing up, I was interning.
Okay.
And this, I didn't really understand balance. So, okay, you're working and you're following a career, and at the same time you have children.
Right.
Not to mention, while I was interning, I was also working full time. Right. And then at one time I was interning, working full time, and I was going to school full time, and I had a kid.
Exactly.
So it was so difficult. It was a lot. People didn't understand, because when you're an intern, nobody understands that you want to do all of this and you're not getting paid for it.
Right. It's just get the job done.
Yes, but the balance is really, really important. Yes. I've learned that. So.
I couldn't agree more with that balance. Even with me starting this new journey with All Things Boss, mm-hmm. and as well as still, running my business as a brand strategist, mm-hmm. then of course I have 3 boys mm-hmm. and a husband, mm-hmm. so that's 4 boys. So, with all of that, it's like, I feel like I need another me sometimes, mm-hmm. Because,
I couldn't agree with you more.
Being a boss is not easy. Mm-hmm. You know what I feel? I feel like this day and age, Instagram made being a boss, like it glorified it in a sense where everybody thinks that is easy. Mm-hmm. It's not easy.
Because a lot of people, when it comes to social media, a lot of people pretend to be. You could be whatever you want to be on social media.
So
you can be the best you while you up there.
Right.
You can be anything you want to be, and people just look and they create their own stories. Yes. And you create your own story. So I totally agree. It's being a boss and working, period, putting in that hard pain, mm-hmm. and it's a lot.
It really is.
But you can tell who's actually putting in that hard pain and who's not by who's consistently posting and who's consistently not.
Exactly.
It's quality over quantity.
Absolutely. I cannot agree more. Absolutely. Getting back to us being moms, mm-hmm. how's your support system?
I have a great support system now. Shout out to my mom. My mm-hmm. mother is amazing. She gets on my nerves. She drives me crazy. She complains all day. But she holds me down so well. When you're actually the working mom and you do have late nights, early mornings, and the roles change, mm-hmm. and you mm-hmm. kind of take on the male. Right. The male, like, it's hard.
We're operating out of the norm.
Yes.
I do understand, and everything that you said about your mom, mm-hmm. I can relate to mm-hmm. with my mom. She is definitely my number one supporter.
The experience from your mom, and then understanding, the experiences that you're going through mm-hmm. now, it may make it easier to understand the experiences that your children will go through. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, this is their own creativity.
Right.
We have our own creativity that our parents didn't understand. So let me lead the way and set an example as well, because she didn't understand, but I want to show you something different that I do understand, and be more supportive no matter what it is.
Yes.
So,
It's like it's like I really want to be that mother that can say, you know what? Okay, I don't get what you're doing, but I support you. But I want to get back into the music.
Okay.
So you are an extraordinary singer and songwriter.
Thank you.
You're definitely in your own lane. You have your own look. You know, building your own brand, sneakers only.
Yes.
Can we get a shot of that?
Yes. You need to take a shot of this.
Oh, and wait, and might I add, her sneaker game is on point. Ooh.
But you know what's so crazy? You know, growing up, I got bashed for it a lot.
Really?
Yes, I got bashed for it a lot. You know, you need to wear shoes more. You need to dress more like a girl. You need to, you know, and especially interning in the corporate world and stuff like that. Well, you need to wear a dress and you need to do this. And it's like, I don't have an issue.
Yeah, I was suited up.
I don't have an issue with, I do not have an issue with wearing shoes. I don't have an issue with wearing a dress. I don't have an issue with wearing makeup, but it has to be on my own terms.
Right.
The more I've accepted who I was as a person, the more the world accepted me.
That's
the more
right.
people accepted me. I took the bricks that were thrown at me,
That's
and
right.
I'm building a house with it.
That's
And
right.
people respect authenticity.
That's
so as
right.
long as I'm being who I am, no matter who that person
Right.
is, you can't tell me anything. You can't say
Right.
anything to me.
Right.
You can say whatever you want to say, but it does nothing to me because
Right.
I know who I am as a person. It gets
Exactly.
brushed right off. So just
Exactly.
be yourself. That's the only thing I can say.
I co-sign that. Absolutely, I co-sign. Like you said, as you live and as you grow, like, nah, like, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, some days, yeah, I want to wear my heels, just as you said. And some days, like, I want to just throw on a hat
Yep.
and some sneakers
Like,
and
right
keep
now,
it
yeah.
moving.
Especially
and maybe
I don't-
not even no eyeliner, you know? So,
But it's the same thing with me with my music as well. Like the music that I've been working on isn't what people would usually hear from a woman. You know what I mean? Like, I've been through a breakup, you know, and usually when you go through a breakup, it's like, oh my God, how could you do this to me? You know, that's what you usually hear in music. How
Right.
could you do this to me? Like, I was everything to you and I was all that. No, my approach is not that. My approach is like, oh, so you broke up with me? That's you know, unfortunate for you.
Right,
because
right.
you're about to catch this level
Right,
up. You know
right.
what I mean? Like, you know, I don't got time for that. So if this is what you wanted to do, that, you know what, so be it, it's your loss and it's not
That's
mine.
right.
And you know,
That's
it's
right.
all about the confidence. And don't get me wrong, it's a storyline. You know what I mean? It wasn't always the confidence and everything. Yes, I've been hurt.
Right.
Yes, I've cried.
Right.
Yes, I've been through all of this stuff, you know, and my voice is different. It took me a long time to find it.
Right.
You know, I was always
Right.
scared of it. It's just like, it doesn't sound like this person, or it doesn't
Right.
sound like this person. Now it's just like, this is what it
This is
sounds
me.
like.
Right.
And, you know, you can pay attention to my voice, but also pay attention to the tone of it. What's
Right.
behind it.
tell me who does Georgie vibe to?
Georgie
Past,
vibes
present.
to Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay.
Georgie vibes to Alicia Keys. Georgie vibes to Monica.
Okay.
Georgie vibes to Ella May. You know, those people with those tones that are relatable,
Yes.
that she understands.
Okay.
You know, I've always grasped those type of tones because they were always different and they always had a frequency and a melody that that touched here.
What
It
about
wasn't
Brandy?
I like Brandy. I love her. I think she's a phenomenal singer. But Monica was always
That
the
was, like, your
person that I
favorite?
gravitated
Yeah.
to growing up because
Okay.
her voice was so different. You know what I mean? It was just so different. Alicia Keys was so different. You know what I mean?
She was refreshing when she hit the scene
Yeah.
because she was very different.
And she was down to earth. You know, it was just who was more relatable to me
Yeah.
growing up. Aaliyah was always, that's my
Oh,
sister.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's an
That's an icon right
You know,
there.
that was my sister in my head
Right,
growing
right.
up. Like, this
Yes.
is, you know, like her tomboyish ways, like everything. It was
Yes.
just like
Everything about her.
Anybody in the industry, like, it was her. Nobody else,
Yeah.
even to this
Yeah.
day, nobody could take her place. It was always
No.
her. She was my sister. She was a
That's
person
right.
that was relatable to me. It was like she understood me, even though she didn't
Right,
know
right,
me.
right, right.
So, you know, those people, Missy Elliott, you
Yes.
know what I mean? Like, I love those game changers.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I mean, on a flip scale, like male wise, I always loved Babyface, and maybe because it's the songwriting.
I was about to say, you can identify with
it's
that,
just
yeah.
like that man is phenomenal.
He's an awesome songwriter.
Phenomenal
Like,
to this day. Like,
yeah.
and I'm one of those people who be like, oh my god, this song is great. Who wrote this?
He's one of
and
the
I'm
best.
looking like, who wrote this? I mean, you got The Dream, you got Neo, of course, hands
Yeah,
down. They are
great
amazing.
too.
But
More of the new school.
Yes.
So like moving more into new school, who would you say is like, I won't say your favorite. Let's just say who you vibe to. Just in case we leave somebody out.
I love SZA because she's different as well, and she talks her stuff.
I like her
You know, I like her. I'm going into like LMA.
Okay.
She's a new artist as well. I believe she's DJ Mustard's artist.
Okay.
But she's I like her stuff as well. Yeah, like I mean, you got the Chris Browns,
Right.
you got the Norms, you know, Chris has it,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yes, that's
yeah,
my
just
guy.
just around that. I think he's everybody's guy, no matter what.
I say that's like my little brother in my head. But I just want to say thank you so much for
problem.
joining
Thank you
me.
for having me.
I feel so special. You know, I reached out. She was like, yes. I'm like, yay. But I'm very happy to have you here. Again, your podcast.
Yes,
like,
my podcast, Brown Holy Water Podcast. It premieres on Facebook and YouTube Live every Sunday at 7 p.m. You can go to www.brownholywaterpodcast.com, and everything you want to know about us, from our merchandise to who we are to watching our videos, everything that you need, our upcoming events, everything that you need is on brownholywaterpodcast.com. Also, you can follow me at your favorite tomboy on Instagram, favorite tomboy on Twitter, even though I'm not really on Twitter. I mostly use Instagram. You know, new music coming soon, and I just hope you guys are paying attention.
Well, All Things Boss is paying attention.
Yes, and shout out to All Things Boss. This is an amazing woman right here, and an amazing lady. I took my head off to her.
Thank you so much. All right. What's going on, guys? It's your girl, Boss Lady T. Thank you so much for tuning in to my episode of Motherhood versus Career. Being a mother is not easy. There's no handbook, there's no blueprint, there's no instructions. And then when you have this passion to follow your dreams and become an entrepreneur, I love being a mom. It is my number one priority. It is something that has been such a fulfillment and blessing to my life. I love my 3 boys. And at the same time, I am passionate about my career. And stepping into All Things Boss, which is a new path for me, a new journey, I'm super excited. But at the same time, I wear many different hats. So getting this done can be challenging sometimes, but as long as you just stay focused and determined, you can get anything done. And special shout out to my co-host Georgie. You can follow her on Instagram at your favorite tomboy. Follow me at Boss Lady T. That's T-E-E at the end. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode because it was really personal and it was really fun to do. All Things Boss.